A local man pleads guilty on federal drug charges, an update on the Tahoe night monsters, and the next city council meeting has plenty to discuss, including the ongoing fallout from Measure T. I'm Steve Harness with the Tahoe Mountain Media local news update. Be sure to subscribe to our page right here so you get to see all of our updates. Well, the South Lake Tahoe man has pled guilty to 2 federal drug charges for selling and distributing cocaine and fentanyl in our community. Andre Neshret was arrested back in 2023 after a confidential informant set him up, which led to a search warrant being executed on his home where large quantities of cocaine, fentanyl, and meth were found. Neshret was not home at the time, but was located by law enforcement shortly after, which then led to a 100-mile-per-hour high-speed police chase, which ended up down in Carson City, where the man struck a car near Bodine's Casino and was taken into custody. On his way to jail, though, he overdosed on fentanyl, which required immediate medical attention. With his recent guilty plea, he faces up to 20 years in prison and a $1 million fine when he is sentenced this August. In other local news, the South Lake Tahoe City Council meets tomorrow at 9 a.m. to discuss a strategic plan for the city, Bijou Park uses, the transit center, and most importantly, vacation home rental permits related to the recent court ruling against Measure T. This will be the first reading for the ordinance amending vacation home rental regulations outside of the tourist core, and for the urgency ordinance extending the temporary moratorium on issuing any new permits in the areas that were affected by Measure T. And finally, the Lake Tahoe Night Monsters lost Game 1 of Round 2 for the Kelly Cup playoffs. They were defeated by the Kansas City Mavericks 5-3. Game 2 is tonight in Kansas City. Games 3 and 4 back here on the South Shore on May 8th and 9th. Get your tickets. If, or should I say when, the Tahoe Night Monsters win any of those, a Game 5 will be required. That will also be home at the Tahoe Blue Event Center on May 11th. A Game 6 or 7 would be back in Kansas City. So go get them, Night Monsters. This local news update is brought to you by the Lake Tahoe Visitors Authority. For a one-stop guide to everything Tahoe, go to their website, visitlaketahoe.com. That's visitlaketahoe.com for the LTVA website. And for more on us, you can go to our website, TahoeMountainMedia.com, and follow our page right here. For TMM, I'm Steve Harness.